the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Riot. I said everybody riot. Tell them if they won't, come try it. I mean, make war. Riot. Done with them secrets. Yep, I ain't keeping quiet. They say this won't hurt me. They lying. They just trying to murk me. Slowly I'm dying. Lied, they lied. Now they trying to body us. Pride, my pride. Your button is a slaughterhouse. Trying to hold on, but it's hard screaming. Oh, God. Whoa. On the track. Homer choking out your seed, Bart Simpson. Danger, man, cause this thing is a monster. Pro said fight, cause sin it'll harm ya. So that's what I do till I hear the bell ring. Starting up a ride, that's an everyday thing. Start a ride, 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 start a ride. Face paint on. When the opposition come, it's time to drop bombs. War clothes on, you can call it Under Armour. God-given weapons so the enemy won't harm ya. Yes, I'm a snitch, or you can say informer. Call it what you wanna, hey, I'm just trying to warn ya. Keep it on the low, watch your name become a tabloid. Sin can't avoid it, but we still trying to pay for it. And you will till you riot. Fight with everything, cause the law can beat you down. Rodney King.
And you just trying to get along. You don't see that nothing wrong, but when you get along, you try to make it all.
But with the Lord ain't no such thing as secret. He know what you finna say way before you speak it. Know what you finna look at before you see it. Knows everything, so confess it, man. Seek it. Start a ride, 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 start a ride. We come back and reload. Don't hold back, here we go. I know that we for sure. Hold it down and let's go. Cause I refuse to be the one line on the sun. Like he don't change live, I'm alive to what he's done. I'm a product of confession, man, therein lies the lesson. I repent and tell it, no occupation, profession. Start a ride, 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 start a ride.
Happy Motivational Monday, Sanctuary family. I'm your host, Shekema Silveri, and today is my birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm 40. It's 40. So excited about life today.
You should be.
I got Kevin with me.
Hey,
Kevin Thornton.
how you doing?
Life Coach.
Yes,
the book.
ma'am.
Hopefully he can help me navigate some of these troubled waters I find myself in currently.
Oh, Lord.
At present.
Present.
Yeah, I hope I can get out of it, but maybe not.
You
I
will.
might like the rough waters. I don't know. You know, I be asking God to deliver me from stuff, and I'm like, but I like it. Fix it, Jesus, because I actually can't ask you to take something away from me that I like.
See.
I got to come to grips with this stuff.
Gotta change that mindset.
Yeah. I'm like, you made me like this, God? Like, is this a joke? Like, ain't no do-over, so.
No, it's not.
So, I got to come up higher.
Please.
So, I hope you're going to help me today.
I got your back.
You got my back?
All day.
Okay. And
Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. And I got my sis here today. Ooh,
hello, everyone.
That's Breed, y'all. Regina Breed.
How are you?
She's live inside the sanctuary for a little while. So
I am.
I'm so happy to have her presence today on my
wait a
birthday.
minute.
Come on in.
I got to come on in.
And
I got to say happy birthday, Pooh.
okay.
How are you? This is my ride or die chick. She down like 4 flat tires. I love you, Pookie.
I love you too.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, God.
Are
Thank
you
you.
excited? She
Yes,
in the
I
club.
am.
You look so pretty.
I
All
am.
bedazzled up. I love it.
Thank you. This was the first part of my stripper outfit. Then when I
Oh, okay.
That was the first part.
this is what I wear to work. And then it come out.
I can't. See, that sent me off there, Jack.
I can't with you. You don't know which way to go with her.
Bay is back, y'all. That's my Bay is back. Daddy's home.
Back.
Daddy's home. Bay is back.
Daddy's home. Daddy's home.
All right, you hit one note. Don't try two. Don't.
Okay,
don't,
that was it.
that
was it.
You did all right. You almost made some. You did all right. With
I almost caught the tune.
Don't push it.
It's for Shekema's birthday. I was trying to get right.
Happy birthday, Shekema.
Thank you, Daddy.
Your eyes are sparkling today. I don't know what it is.
Because you home. Thank you.
That's right. I'm here.
Welcome back, Jack. We missed you so much.
I miss y'all too.
It was cool, but ain't nothing like the Bay.
The Bay.
Bay is just the Bayest of all the Bays there ever was.
He is the master Bay.
So I don't even know how to
Big Daddy.
I can't even. Everybody else need to just unbay yourself because you just not Bay. So
Everybody relax. Everything back in order now.
It's my birthday.
The universe has put everything back right.
I heard that.
Well, Tina say, "Numb your whole
Well, you know them real words. You think you did that for me. She know the real words. Let me try
Yes,
that.
I do. Yes, I do. So I figured if anybody ever try to whoop up on me, I'm gonna whoop them first, and then I'm gonna go.
That's how you do it, baby.
Because she took too many whoopings for me.
She did.
No shade, Tina, but
Too long.
you ain't have to do all that.
He did.
Just been gone. But that's just me.
Ooh, I couldn't.
She was loving him really hard.
No, he was loving love real hard,
That's true too.
and that's why Tina came out with that song. What's love got to do with it?
Nothing.
Love ain't supposed to hurt in my eye.
No, not at all.
In my jaw.
Love actually technically has everything to do with it as believers, but then I think we confuse some things as love.
You punched in my eye. Was that love?
That ain't love. You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think when you start talking about love, you need to be clear on what you're talking about.
Love
Because
is-
you
love
can't
is
call
serious.
Satan God. That ain't the same.
Right.
God is love.
Yep.
If it's destroying you like that, that ain't God. So
Nope.
it's probably not love. I'm just
Right.
saying. So love has everything to do with it. That mess you were doing,
What was God then?
soul ties,
You think?
lust,
Lust,
low self-esteem.
low self-esteem.
You told yourself the wrong story. You did the plot twist.
Yeah.
But what if?
Don't you start.
But what if her parents did the same thing, and so that's what she knows?
Well, how long are you going
you know,
to?
things like that are passed. You know, we had those things in the spirit, those generational situations,
Yeah.
those iniquities that are passed
Even though
down.
she might know it's wrong, that's what she saw.
But let me tell you something. The thing about God is that each of us, no matter what past we come from, has an opportunity to know Him for ourselves.
Yep.
That's true.
So regardless of what mom and them did, it's only so long you're gonna be able to tell yourself that it's mom and them fault because God
I
is.
agree.
And so
I agree.
I
with
appreciate her, but you know,
Right.
Yeah.
For the getting here, but that black eye she can have.
that's all. That's all. Cause
Yeah.
one day we'll sit down and tell you my story.
Okay.
But yeah.
Shekema, they told me I couldn't break out in song for your birthday.
You just did.
I did. That was for you. That was
She
talking
was
about.
singing for you, babe.
I was singing for you, Daddy. Singing my heart out for you, Jack. Yeah, I will break out in show tunes.
Just don't do it
for
no
Jack. What?
What? He Big Daddy bae.
For babe?
Big Daddy. You know, I'm just a
Bae
side
is
bae.
whatever.
I'm a side bae. I'm a 2-piece and a biscuit bae.
She said she a side babe.
I'm a side bae. You know how you get them the snacks? I'm a snack. I'm a side snack.
No. I mean, I like to at least believe from 3 to 5 while I'm on the clock that I'm the main chick.
Right, and I'm on your time. That's why I'm a
like somebody else can come in from 5 to I don't know.
5 to 7.
yeah. Right.
3
That's
to 5.
but
Am
that's
I
why
the
I'm
main
a
chick
snack.
from 3 to 5, Jack? Can I? From 3 to 5. I'm saying on Monday from 3 to 5.
You can have whatever you like.
Ooh.
Say it, Daddy.
Here again, I'm
Say it.
that 2-piece and a biscuit. No pepper. No, I get water in that little cup with no
You don't get
top.
no pepper?
I get it because we at churches. You know, I can't afford it. I'm church's chicken. You gotta get it hot.
Gotta get
Got to.
all that when that grease start congealing on
You can't let me settle down because it ain't good. You gotta get me hot out the grease.
You can't even eat it.
You can't-
So much fat on there like this.
So why you had to say fat? Why you did not just? Why you?
'Cause
Did you
I'm-
see me jiggle while I came up?
Oh,
Happy birthday to you.
I'm jiggling.
You know,
Look at them.
jiggling, baby.
Get it.
Go ahead, baby. It's your birthday.
Hey,
You can
yeah.
say what you want to say on your birthday. You can say what you want to say
Yes,
on
boo.
your birthday.
Yes. So I've been celebrating all month.
I heard.
Yes, and we first did the painting with a twist and bucket. And that was
Okay.
cool. Painted my little picture, had my little know your history, knowledge is power kind of thing. That was cool. And then we did the spa day,
Where'd you go?
the Jeju spa.
Okay.
Shit.
So
I'm
you
going
sit in the
back.
sauna and everything?
I did.
Good.
I did. I didn't get the hip bath, but I'm going back to get that.
What is the hip bath? Enlighten us.
It clean your cuckoo, girl.
I was
Steam out the impurity, because you know you just have to stay ready, because you just never know
when the babe coming.
when they coming.
Oh, and you cuckoo, but you
I
gotta
mean,
be
it's already good.
okay.
It's, you know,
but fresh
I'm
and
saying,
clean,
like herbal.
or organic.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's like herbal steam, and it goes in and it pulls out the impurities.
I heard it was wonderful.
Yeah, they
I
said
actually
it's
heard,
phenomenal.
no jokes aside, I heard it was actually
Yeah.
the best gift a woman can give
I'm
to
telling
herself.
you, because you know,
And you feel all fresh and clean, like you've
I'm
never
saying
felt
that's
before.
important. You don't think that's important?
Very important.
I'm saying.
As a man, y'all better speak
Let
up.
me tell you something. I don't believe that God is okay with your spirit being right and your stuff being nasty. Let me
You know,
just say
people
that.
say it.
Cleanliness is next to. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes,
You
yes.
cannot be running around here smelling like
You
Captain
wanna-
D's after closing.
Captain D's
After closing.
after closing.
As they like to say on my side of town, smelling like you want to be by yourself.
Because you absolutely do. I'm gonna need you to drink some pineapple juice ASAP. Your pH balance is off.
Off. Need you to get some of your
I'm gonna need you
plate.
to go get you some wheatgrass. girl.
Get some
You
of your
know?
plate.
I like pineapple.
Pineapple juice. It makes it sweeter. We can't talk about it.
I like
We can't
pineapple.
talk about it.
What you know?
It makes
This,
it taste sweet.
what?
It's the birthday show.
It's the birthday show.
Birthday
You
show.
talk about good stuff.
Motivational Monday.
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Good thing, Cap.
What's going
You
on?
know I was gonna say pineapple juice make it taste sweet, did you?
No, I did
That was
not.
love.
You know,
Did you pray for me though when I said it?
I
Or
did.
You just laughed at me?
I
You was gonna
did.
laugh at me? You didn't pray for me?
I did prayer too.
Okay.
I could do both at the same time.
Thank you. See that multitasking? I like that.
Absolutely.
I like that. I like that. So, Sanctuary family, we're gonna take a quick break while I gather my peoples together, and then when we come back, I want to talk to Kevin.
All right.
Oh, I just need you to give me some life advice today, Kevin. What
Okay.
you got in your pocket? I don't know.
Kevin, you
No,
hope you
you
got
got-
deep pockets, Kevin,
Yeah,
because
No.
I know her.
Uh-oh.
You know that one thing we saw on Facebook from David Burris.
We need to talk about that.
Yeah, we need to pull that up.
Pull that video.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah, because it's the 5 things.
Yeah.
'Cause I told you number 3 when he spoke to me.
And that wasn't a video that time. That was just a posting.
The posting, yeah.
So, David Burris, if you're listening, we are huge fans of yours, and we
Yeah.
kind of watch all your little live Facebook postings.
Exactly.
All your little 5 things. I
That'd
don't
be on
know.
point.
Yeah, like I just asked you because I don't even know nobody to do the other ones. I'm like, Kevin, what you think? Like, help us out.
All right.
It's gonna get there.
You gonna get it.
God sees and knows all.
Absolutely.
But I had to repent. I was like, God, you know what? Am I asking for a king? And you saying no? I want to be a king. I thought about it. I'm like 2 Samuel. Them folk was like, we want to be like everybody else. God, give us a king. And God was saying, I'm the king. Why you
But I
playing?
do think he will give you and honor the wishes of your heart.
I believe
Exactly.
so too. But I had to repent if I was out of order.
Yes.
In any kind of
And you
way.
got to
'Cause
be
you
in
know,
order.
Sometimes you can be like,
You can be out of order.
so
Get in
are-
order.
So are you
Get
still
your
are you still
house.
doing the work?
I'm still doing my work.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually losing people as we speak because I'm doing my work. Because you know, elevation requires separation,
Absolutely.
and that's the unfortunate part. You
It
know,
is. It's
like
very unfortunate.
people that you was close to last week you don't speak to them no more. That's just how it happens.
Yeah.
The closer you get to the fire, the impurities gotta fall off.
Absolutely.
So that's that whole.
That's the hard part.
No, that's the easy part.
You miss them. You miss them though. You know what I'm saying? And
And-
it's okay to miss them. That's
And
that's the
it's,
part.
but sometimes you don't miss them at all. You realize that everybody who come with you can go with
But you
you.
know what? Sometimes you get elevated and you don't even realize that the person had fell off.
Now that's when it's bad, when you don't even realize that
Yeah,
they've been
Or
gone
when you know
6
they're
months.
not on your level, but you love them so much you try to take them with you, and they prove to you that I ain't ready to go, and you can't make me go, and that thing becomes so uncomfortable that you have to. You
Let
know what
go.
I'm saying? It's almost like trying to save a drowning person, and you tell them stop flailing.
Right.
If you don't, look, we gonna both die if you don't stop what you're doing.
No, I'm gonna let go and you gonna die, because I know how to swim.
So that's kind of where I am
Right.
right now. Like, yeah,
But don't be. It's 40, babe.
I know.
It's awesome.
It's a
and
great.
it just makes some new energy.
It's-
It
it
releases
does.
energy for the things that are meant to be.
It allows you to
And-
attract the right ones for you.
I'm excited about it.
Should be.
Push through black man. That's my hashtag.
Push through black
Push
man.
through black man.
Wow.
That's my hashtag.
I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna steal that.
Push through black man.
I'm gonna have to
Like,
steal
wait,
that.
I mean, I'm cool with being bae from 3 to 5, but that's once a week for 2 hours. I
Well, but
need
you-
bae like all day, every day.
24/7.
All this right here. You think I'm gonna be okay with some 3 to 5?
Well, you know.
No shade, Jack. I love you.
Jack, she said she needs some more time segments.
Just trying to keep in mind, it's a birthday. It's a birthday.
It's a birthday.
She can have whatever she like today.
See, I only turned 41 times.
35.
We can't.
But you know, some people turn every week. You know,
I can't do this with him. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to be nice to him because he just got home.
Okay.
I'm trying to.
Oh, this honeymoon again, but it's going fast. Okay.
You got that right. You want me to stay, woman?
What? He said woman on the air.
He said
Who said woman on the air? You gotta love a man who's strong enough to say woman.
Just see him.
Hey, don't be showing out. Then we talk about this.
Yes, babe. Yes,
Don't
Daddy.
be showing out now.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. See, that's foolishness.
Wow.
He always
Oh,
trying to check
Instinct
something.
Radio.
He always talking about woman.
Well, but you like being called a woman though. I like it when a man say woman. Say it again.
Depending on what he's
Jack.
saying.
Yeah, but you know, some people like to hear certain things in public or behind closed doors to be different. So I'm sorry for calling you woman on the air. Like that, but you
that's why
understand-
she didn't know
you
how to
understand-
react.
You understand where I'm coming from.
You always do it though, Jack.
Not on air though.
Yeah,
you know,
you
like,
do. You do.
all right.
Y'all, can I say off there? I love these two. I do. I do. They are what makes your day go well when you have two people who love each other on such a totally different
Jay,
plane.
he is the bayness.
He is the
He's
bayness.
just the bayness.
He
I know
is.
people don't understand it. They all trying to figure out what it is. He just bae.
He just bae.
Just that's it.
He big daddy.
He daddy.
He daddy.
Yeah.
And for every woman in his life,
He daddy.
he daddy. And you know, black folks don't understand having a daddy.
Yeah.
You know, they need to take some Jack Trey lessons. Daddy.
Look at him.
Look at it.
Daddy's home.
Daddy. Daddy's home.
Lord, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to talk about what Kevin wants to talk about, which is the 5 things that Pastor David Burris brought up about. I don't know. He got a lot of 5 things.
Right.
I'm just going to pick one.
But it was the one you tagged me on. Was like, what you think? And I told you
Did I
number
tell you
3.
on all of them and say what you think, Kev? Probably so.
You did. But it was
I'm
one.
gonna find one.
It was one. I said.
I think it was 5 things that a man's supposed to do for his wife or something like that, right?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think
We're gonna
so?
figure it out.
We're going to figure it out.
Yeah.
And when we come
Because you
back,
tagged me on one of them.
I think I tagged you on all of them. I'm telling you, like, my go-to person. When I see something and I'm like, okay, manhood challenge. Kev, what you think?
Yeah. But he, you know, he's good though. I don't know how some men may receive what he says.
Yeah.
You know, but I think, you know.
It's you know what? It's almost like when they asked Jesus, like, why are you giving us all these hard teachings?
Yeah.
And Jesus said, it ain't hard. You just don't want to do it.
You
Like,
just don't
you
wanna
know
do
what I'm
it.
saying? Like, there's a difference between impossible and hard. Yes, it may be difficult for you in your current state, but through grace and leaning on me, you know, I'm not asking you to do anything that you can't do. That would
Right.
be, you know, I wouldn't do that to you. But given the way you currently are and the way you see things,
Right.
yeah, it's going to be hard for you. But don't let the hard keep you from growing. Do it.
Because, you know, it was funny because I was listening to him and he was like feeling kind of like conflicted because the stuff that he would have been saying, he said, am I doing you a disservice?
Yes, I saw that.
Because it's making you guys have, maybe he felt like too high of expectations or standards. And to be honest, I don't think he was doing a disservice. You know, he's telling you the truth
Right. I don't think
from a
so
godly
either.
perspective.
But I felt that way as a teacher sometimes too, and I'm sure Regina has. When you tell your students something new, and it changes, it shifts their whole paradigm about stuff.
Yeah.
And then you feel bad for a minute because you're like, dang, I wish I didn't have to tell you that, but I do. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, I have to.
Right.
Especially when you tell them things that go against their truth.
Yes.
Right.
As they see it.
Yes.
As they
And you understand the big picture when you have to enlighten them about
Yes.
something that's
Right.
going to take them to a different
Yes.
place.
Yes, it's hard.
And that's when you stand in your truth as an
Exactly.
educator.
Yep.
You know, am I going to be a teacher
Right.
or I'm going to be a proponent of the word?
The system.
Right.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't. You have to say, I'm unbought and unbossed. They don't pay me enough at this job not to say, you know, what we were talking about. One of the books that, because I was on the team at one of the schools I was teaching, that purchased the literature for the school. And so we have to go through and look through the book. Somebody has to look through the book to see if the material is worth teaching. It lines up with what that thought process is. And one thing I stood firm against light-skinned people, white people, I'm like I said on Shekema's show, is that they had one line in this whole book. I said we will not buy the whole series. And the line was that African Americans came here as migrant workers.
Right. I saw that. Mm-hmm.
Yes. We came here like Polish people or Italian. We
They took
came
slavery
as
totally out.
they did not speak about slavery. They said African Africans came to this country as migrant workers. And as a sister of the Most High, I was in my right mind that day, and I said, we not only will not buy this book, we will not buy anything from this company. But here's the catch. In 22 states, that book is being taught to our children, that we are migrant workers. We came as migrant workers.
So they just abandon the whole thought process that slavery ever happened.
Yes, because we didn't come here as migrant workers.
Absolutely.
And so that speaks to the truth. Either you teach the material or you don't have a job, and you have to stand in your truth. And that's one of the things that when you know who you are and whose you are,
exactly,
you say I can't.
As a teacher or a life coach, whatever, you have to know wherever you're going to speak your truth, it's going to reach who needs to be reached too.
Right, and there will be some who fall off.
Yes,
because they're not ready for it.
And so sometimes it's not a matter of the seed you sow on, it's the ground you're sowing it into.
Yes.
So people get offended because they're not ready for that.
So even with him, when he speaks his truth about relationships and all that kind of stuff, and what a woman should bring to the table and what a man should bring to the table, he can't worry about how maybe the men may feel or how the men react. Those who are ready will receive it and go forward with that. Those who are not, who still want to play games, then they're not going to want to receive that.
Yeah. I mean, there are moments when I look at it and I'm like, no.
I know, right?
Oh, you know about it. But I get it. And I think part of the maturity has to be that even if you don't know anybody right now who presently does all those things, it doesn't mean that they can't grow into that.
Right.
And I think we have the tendency as people to just want a finished product. Like, that God is still working on you. But you think everybody's supposed to be finished. Right.
But he even said that he wasn't the finished product.
Yeah, we all are growing.
That when he met his wife, that she pretty much helped groom him. Mm-hmm. Right.
But how many men think that though? How many men will look at a woman and say, okay, I know that she's leaps and bounds ahead of me. And it has nothing to do with like your income or anything like that. But I'm just saying like your worldview or your spirituality, like she's leaps and bounds ahead of me. But I'm not going to be afraid of her. I'm going to let her help me grow. Right. Most people be like, no, she unapproachable, so I'm not even going to.
See, that's a man who, first of all, who is confident, but also he knows he is not insecure as well. And that's a standard you might not get too often. Because a lot, to be granted, y'all are doing a lot more things than we are. Y'all going to school. Y'all are, what would I read, the most educated? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Out of everybody. So we barely getting 1 degree, and y'all getting 2 and 3 degrees. So if a guy has self-esteem issue, it's gonna be, of course, they're gonna be feeling intimidated. I have 2, but hell, some of you guys got 3. And some of y'all got 2, and maybe but make more money than me. But I don't allow that to determine that you're a better person than me. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think we're supposed to be able to work together. I think one of the things that I had a problem with, I went home one time, and my cousin, she's was the CEO of the AIDS Task Force of Greater Cleveland. So she's very smart. She had to have these girls' night out, have conversations. So I said, I'm gonna come bum rush your thing. I came home, visit, and so we had a conversation. And one of the things that was asked to me was, where, if I had a problem with someone like yourself, let's say who might have been a CEO or a director, and you got a higher job title than me and make more money than me, would that be a problem? I said, no. I said, because your job title, once again, the amount of money you make does not define who you are. Right. It tells me what you do. But at the end of the day, when we come together as one, you're not Shekema, the CEO. You're just Shekema. Mm-hmm. And so therefore, you can't come. First of all, I'm not going to allow you to come in and treat me as a employee. Mm-hmm. As an employee, we still are, boyfriend and girlfriend, husband and wife. So we're going to treat each other accordingly. And I said, so when I said that, the response was, where the real men at?
Hold on. Oh. Wouldn't that be the quintessential definition of a real man, to let me stand in my truth no matter what it is, and for him to be able to say, that's my boo.
Right.
Isn't that the quintessential? I mean, I'm just asking because I am supposed to be able to say, this is Jack Trey, my husband, who is the CEO, big baller, shot caller, who this, that, and the other, and be able to rattle off all of his accolades and stand there and be just elated and proud because that's who I'm with. So why wouldn't he be able to hold my pocketbook with the big check in it while I'm standing in front of the group of 250 people that I'm in charge of, and him say, that's my boo. She running y'all, but I'm running her.
Absolutely.
Why couldn't
they said to me that the real black men are the ones with low self-esteem that, you know, are very intimidated. That's what I said. That's what I told them. That's what they are attracted to.
Right. I'm going. I love you, Shekema. Happy birthday. That thing right there ran me to the house. You know, that thing ran me to the house right there.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Hey, don't be serious. I was hoping you said no. I'm just.
And they were, you know, these are professional women that make great money, and this was their thought pattern.
That's why statistics say that 60% of us will never be married.
Absolutely.
And I already don't have my 2 husbands, so I guess I'm tapping.
Well, I know that means I'm down for the. I might as well got one leg in the grave, Shekema.
So
I done done my 3.
We done took all of them.
I done had 3 and counting.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
it ain't over till what does Regina Sunshine say? It ain't over till I win.
We must have won.
Till I get me the right one.
Pack up my stuff and go on to the house.
And I think most of us who are in that position, we are sick and tired of getting it right with the wrong man.
Yes.
You know, I think when the real brothers show up, we're gonna know him because he's not gonna look like everybody else. You know, some guys play, and you know, you get to a certain point in the relationship where you got to knuckle up because I ain't playing.
Right.
And I think African American men have not had a woman to say, I don't care what you do, because I can pay the bills.
Right.
That's where our reality is now. I can pay the cost to be the, but I can pay the light, the gas, the water, the rent. I need for you to take care of me, take care of my mind.
Right.
See,
love my mind.
But see, that's the
my
thing
spirit
that we as men have not been taught, because a lot of times, you know, we are looking to be providers. Mm-hmm. So if you guys are, you know, CEOs and whatever you have, and you're making all this kind of money, the men gonna look at you like, well, you get this nice house, nice car, you make good income. Their mindset is, how can I be any help to them? And they got everything.
Because there's more to being in a relationship than the materials.
But a lot of guys don't realize
that. You know what I mean? Like and my whole thing is that I never look at it like what you've accomplished until I got there. That's my job as your helper. That's how God designed me.
Right.
So if you get with me, so you've accomplished this much on your own. But now that I'm here, now that Mama's home, let's do this thing on a bigger scale. Like, that's my job, is to help you and support you and achieve all those goals that you haven't achieved. Yes. Like, because actually a man is not ever going to reach his fullest potential without his wife. That's the way it's designed.
And I will agree. And you know, you must have been right here with me, because I was about to say.
Holy Spirit is just speaking.
Yeah.
As a life coach and as an entrepreneur, I feel once I find that right one, I can really, I'm gonna go work towards my highest self on my own. But I think that right woman is gonna help push me.
And she may not have to do anything.
Right.
Just her presence.
Just her presence. Right, because there are things that I'm going to take away from your day. Mm-hmm. When you come home, I'm not going to have a house for you. I'm going to have a home. Right. When you come here, everything, including me, the children, the dog, the plants, going to say, welcome home, Big Daddy. Right. It's going to be a place where you can rest your soul, renew, and restore. So if you have to battle when you leave the house, all you have, your prayer should be, Lord, just let me get home. Because when I get home, you got the 911 mash you waiting. Right. I got everything you need. So I may not be able to physically do that, but I can take care of you. Right. Yeah, I can take care of you. And I think we don't understand that as a unit, that it is so difficult for us to stand in that truth. Mm-hmm. That here's the thing. If Shekema makes $1 million, you and Shekema get together, mm-hmm. How much money do you have?
$1 million plus what I have.
Right. So you have $1 million. Right. If you have $1 million, mm-hmm. How much money does Shekema have?
$1 million.
No, she don't. She got $2 million.
$2 million.
I know. I'm sorry. That just set up. But that's the way a lot of women think.
Right.
It should not be. It should be, both of y'all got $1 million. How much do we have? We have $2 million. Right. And if you needed to hold $2 million to do whatever you needed to do, I'm okay with that because you got me. If she needed to hold $2 million to seed her dream, that's okay because you got her. It's teamwork. And it's one sound, one voice when you're in a relationship, and that's not what we're getting.
And I think part of it too is like, when Proverbs says that a man that finds a wife finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord, there are some things that God is just absolutely not going to bless you with until you have the right person on your team. Mm-hmm. Like, that's just how it goes. Mm-hmm. And I think that when it says when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing because everybody's not a wife.
Right.
Everybody's not a husband.
Right.
Trust me, I know. And everybody's not a wife.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? Just because you marry somebody doesn't make them a husband or a wife.
Absolutely.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's just like people who have kids ain't no mama.
Ooh, say
being
that.
a mama or being a daddy is something totally different
Exactly.
than just having a kid. And so when we start to think about those things, then maybe we'll start to, if you're looking for a wife, don't even give your time and attention to these things that are not, she not a wife material. If you're looking for a husband, don't even waste your time on brother because he ain't even possibly going to be.
Exactly.
But sometimes, Shekema, we have to know what we want and know what we need.
Right.
Like
that's a difference.
What I need and what I want is two different things. Yes. I may need that. Oh, I like this man who does, like, okay, I'm going to use Big Daddy Jack, for instance, because I can. Jack does not need, I'm speaking for him now, he does not need a needy woman, clingy woman. Jack, what you doing? Where you at? Why you ain't call? He's working. His job requires him to be in a bunch of different places with a bunch of different people.
I agree.
If you are not standing in your truth and know who you are with him, you can't be with him because I'm going to walk up to him and I'm going to smooch all over him. I'm going to call him Big Daddy. And she got to know, okay, big fluffy girl, she just, you too much weight on his hip now. Get off of him. You know what I'm saying? But she got to know that that's just a part of the job. Right. People going to walk up to him. People going to want his time and attention. She can't be that clingy woman. But now she can't be so domineering. Where she overshadowing who he is, she got to sometimes be standing back, but be okay.
I just had this conversation with somebody.
I'm saying,
if
she come through, she better come right, because we going to be...
Right, because she got people like us.
Well, see, it's a balance. It's a balance. That's probably what I'm thinking now. I got to find a woman that right balance. Right, what you said is true, but in the same time, she got to know when to step up and check the situation if it ain't...
But see, here's the situation. If I'm with you, Jack, and she all over you, once I come and step next to you, my presence is going to be known. I'm not going to have to say anything. I'm not going to have to do anything because the whole vibe of that conversation is going to change. Little girl, if you don't move out of the way, you can't do nothing with this. And that's a woman who's standing her truth.
That's daddy.
But that's daddy. And so,
she don't even need to text from 3 to 5.
Right. She don't need, because that's...
From 3 to 5, do not text Jack.
Right.
I'm here from 3 to 5 on Mondays. Now,
crazy.
3 to 5 on Tuesday, do what you want to do. But 3 to 5 on Mondays, don't do it.
Don't. Because you don't...
Management.
It's crazy. Like on the side, I also teach group fitness at the gym.
Okay.
And so with that, they give you like rock star status, especially the women. So, they all in your face, they'll bring you breakfast, they do all that kind of stuff.
Give them Facebook, hey,
I can't stand you. I can't stand you.
They be like, look at you, Kay. I was going to comment, but then I want to turn off notification because all your females and such.
But like you said, I need somebody who's not very needy and is very secure in who they are, because it comes with the territory of what I do. Yeah. But in hindsight too, if it's like, say it's me and Shekema is dating, first of all, I would never let everybody know that we was dating. Not that I don't want people to know, but people are so treacherous. Women are so treacherous.
I'm telling you.
That, they were like, what is it about her that he want her and not me? So then they'll do whatever they need to do to try sabotage the relationship. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And, but then in turn too, if I make it known that we are kicking it, it's up to me too. To
right.
Set the boundary,
squash all that. Correct.
Expectation
and I think that's where it comes in. You have to draw the line and sometimes say, you know what, I'm finna go all in with this one. Okay, she's the one. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you my boo.
Introduce to some,
right.
present to others.
Right.
That's what my aunt said when she introduced the bishop when he get ready to preach. She
right.
said, my husband, my baby daddy, I'm going to introduce to some and present to others.
Right.
Bishop.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. And so once you make the announcement, the man. Yeah. Now, because see, I don't want to be your number one. I want to be your only one. Right. And so See, and that's a difference. Because, see, if you say, I'm your number one, that means girl number two, she finna fight real hard because I can be booted out of my spot.
It's just
and girl
number two that you looking at the back of the person in front of you and that makes you run hard.
Right, and ain't but one chick in front of me. Now, girl number three, that's who you need to be afraid of because she finna kill everybody.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. It's something about running behind Usain Bolt that make you faster.
You come on.
You know what I'm saying? When you look at his back, you like, if I could just at least
keep with the windshield.
I might not be number one, but I'm not 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Right. Just keep up till she get tired.
Hey,
right.
She gonna slip. They thinking she gonna slip.
She gonna slip.
She gonna slip because everybody slip.
Right. And but see, he's got to say, even if she slip, I'm gonna catch her if she fall. She ain't got to worry about falling because I got her. Now that will allow the other women to say, okay, Tag, go to someone else. But you have to be able to say as a man, this is the one I choose right now. Y'all so scary that I ain't gonna be your everything. Move the mother folk out my way and let me do what I do, and I'll be all you need. I got you if I'm truly who that is. Right. But you got to know what you want.
Right.
You know, like you can't say, well, I want a clean man, but you a messy hog. You know, you know, a lot of women, he's such a I want me a clean, neat man. You know how hard you got to clean to keep up with a clean man?
Right.
Yep.
Do you know, girl, I love a woman who can cook. Okay, now you dating him. Did you hear what he said? I like a woman who can cook, not buy, not purchase, not go out.
Right.
He wants you to hit them pots and pans. Okay, so this is what you want. Stop asking for what you want if it's not what you need. Right. You need to find a brother who likes takeout if you can't cook. Right.
Absolutely.
If you're so busy that you don't have time to cook. I mean, whatever the situation is.
Right.
You know, because you could be able to cook, but.
And see, and that's a good point because like me, I'm from the old school where my mom, even though she worked, she still cooked. So I'm being raised on like home cooked food, and so I prefer to have a woman who know how to cook. And so I remember dating somebody one time, and she said that.
Is she listening? No.
Probably not. She's in Detroit. So she was like, I said, do you cook? And she said, I work just as hard as you do. So I said, it's a no. And she said, nope. She said, so I said, do you cook at all? Nope. I said, oh, okay.
Did you fix your face like that when you said it though?
I did.
Wow. Was the date over? Was she
over.
driving?
It was over. I was driving.
Did you take her home? That was to take me home.
I took her home.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, I took her home.
Yeah, that was a let me go through the drive-through what you want. Because
I guess it go back to you knowing that person and knowing yourself. Like me personally, I don't need that. You ain't gotta cook every day. You know what I'm saying, for me. But I guess if you got a man that voiced that from the beginning, then that's just what it is. I mean, you don't try to work it out if you know that's what you want.
Right. Don't try to make it into something it's not.
Right. Now let me ask you guys a question. You the cook guy. If she said, I don't cook, I've never been required to cook. I've been single. My mama didn't cook. But I would love to cook, and I would love to learn to cook for you. Is that somebody that you would entertain?
Absolutely.
Because she said, I would love to learn to cook for you. Mm-hmm. Even though you may have to eat some of the meals that ain't.
I know.
But you would go through it.
Yeah, because you could go to cooking classes together. You can make you something
exactly
that's
make it fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know.
So that's something you would be willing to do.
Yep.
I got a question, Shekema. I know this ain't my show, but I got it's a big daddy question.
If the answer is not Jack, then it's not. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind then. No. What I was posed to ask a question about this is if two people are together and you're dating and you're being grown, everybody know what I mean.
Right.
The relationship has taken a grown turn. Okay. If you all are not compatible in the grownness, okay. Is that a teachable?
Did I already do that? Did my face do that? Okay.
Is that a teachable moment, or she need to come with a certain amount of degrees under her belt in the grownness category? Some people say that ain't where I want to teach you, and some people said I'm teachable. I ain't have next. I didn't know my leg could do that. I mean, you know, is that the one area you don't want to give instruction, or you don't want to grow? You want that person to come. We 50-50 with that. I can bring it hard as you can bring it.
So I read that wrong when she said that. I'm automatically thinking that he's not compatible with me.
No. Either way.
Okay.
Either
way.
way.
Should I call him back? No, probably not. No. Okay. So what I would say is I think that for me, I'm saying it in my truth, Regina.
Okay. I'm with you.
There has to be a certain level of connection immediately.
Right.
We don't do callbacks. You don't get like a brain check. So now, but I will. Don't laugh, Regina.
But what if he was? You had a good connection, but the grownness wasn't up to par. You was connected to the guy.
Gonna change my answer, Kevin? So listen. Let me sit up in the seats, okay? I don't even speak to people again if there's no I know that ain't holy, that ain't Jesus, and I don't do that no more. I don't live like that no more. But yes, if you have not ever heard from me again after that, you know why. Seriously, okay. I'm already like in the act thinking delete.
No,
I can't even
control all delete.
I don't even know how to tell you, but you will never hear from me again. Like.
Okay.
So, but at the same time, I understand that once you have discovered that there is that level of compatibility and you're willing to continue it, then true intimacy is about saying, I like this or I don't like this. Right. I would prefer that you do this or you don't do this. And that's totally trusting each other and building that intimacy to say, let's perfect this art of what we do together.
Correct.
Because nobody's going to come in there knowing exactly everything you like. They ain't never did it.
Right. With you.
With you.
Right.
And most of the time, people come into experiences doing things that they did with other people. That may be the total opposite of what it is that you want.
Absolutely.
Correct.
And we have to be open to that and say that. But
Kevin, what'd you say?
If I'm connected to the person and she wasn't up to par, then I'm willing, if I like the person,
okay,
to work and teach the person, to tell her what I like and what I prefer.
So it's a teachable moment.
It's a teachable moment.
You're so nice.
If I have to like the person.
Because if you don't like her, if there's not something there after that,
right,
then you're gonna be like,
if I didn't see her as a potential booty call or something like that, then
okay. So if she was that girl.
If she was that girl, then
okay, it is what it is.
Difference, but if it's somebody, because guys know, men know, we know, already know when we pursue that person.
You're live inside the sanctuary. Hold on, baby, somebody's calling. Hello, caller, are you there? Caller?
Can you hear me?
I can.
Yeah, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're live inside the sanctuary.
Definitely. I want to send a special B-Day shout out. That much is
don't listen to don't listen to your app or don't listen to your computer. Just talk on the phone.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, I just want to definitely send a birthday shout out.
Thank you. Is this Mr. Johns?
Yes, indeed.
Thank you, Mr. Johns. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. And then I'm tuning into the show, so I just want to keep doing you're doing a great work.
Thank you.
Indeed. Good laughing. Okay.
No, I'm just no. No, because you said I'm listening to the show, and I was just thinking about what were we just talking about, and I'm like,
show itself, you guys are doing great work. You've been putting in work for some time now.
Thank you so much for taking time out to wish me a happy birthday.
Absolutely. All righty. Enjoy the rest of the day. I'm sure it seems like it was over my head. I don't know what's going on. I'll let it be.
All right, Mr. Johns.
All right. Take care. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too. You have another caller? Okay. Regina, shut up. Because your face said, like...
I didn't say nothing. I was finna put Jack on the spot and say, Jack, is it a teachable moment or you...
Jack.
Is it a teachable moment?
It depends. Sometimes it can be. I believe that sometimes you have situations that maybe the other person is nervous and something just didn't go right. I mean, some things can be where we can't forgive that it's over. We can't make it work. But I've been in a situation where it wasn't the greatest the first time, but that second or third time, like wow.
Wow.
Yeah. So I'm a believer in it. Depending on what the issue is. Depending on what the issue is.
Okay. That'll work.
We have another caller. Caller, you're live inside the sanctuary. Caller, are you there?
Yeah.
You're scaring people.
Not me.
Yeah. Caller, are you there? Okay. So finish your explanation then, Jack.
Finish my what?
Your explanation.
Explanation.
Oh, okay. Explanation. Well, basically, I mean, that's pretty much it. I mean, it depends on the situation. Sometimes we can try again. Sometimes it's just over. So it depends. I mean, you can't just write them off just because, you know.
So I'm the shady one of the group. That's what y'all saying?
No, I mean, we can. Sometimes you gotta give people a chance. Sometimes. I mean, after that second or third time, though. I mean,
How many times?
2.
Right, you gonna get me
And then
one
sometimes
time.
it can be so messed up, so incompatible the first time till you be like, nah, we just, you know.
Right.
Sometimes.
If it wasn't totally disgusting. Caller, you're live inside the sanctuary. Caller, are you there? Okay.
Shekema, we have scared everybody off with that comment.
I guess.
We didn't.
It was only one man brave enough to still call after that.
Right.
Because that's real talk.
I mean, it is what it is.
Is it? You know, that's why you bedazzle on your birthday.
I mean,
You know, but that has to be your truth, and so people who come into your life got to know you got to come correct. You know, and
I'm rethinking some stuff. I feel bad. That's how I've been feeling. I'm like,
no, don't feel bad, cause see, more women.
It's who you are, though.
yeah,
Right, but
it's who
more,
I am.
but more women need to be able to say, that ain't gonna work for me. You know, not the jackrabbit.
But,
That's not gonna work for me.
Not even in the whole grown
You
folks
just gonna
stuff.
bypass what she just said.
No, what she said is true. I pray. I can't.
I did.
I can't.
That was a little too grown for Monday.
Jack in here, so it's cool.
Okay, it's cool. All right, no problem. Okay. I won't. I'll rephrase
We got
that.
away with it.
I did. I was excited about that too. Let me see. Look, now I'm like a little kid. Let me see what else I can get away with.
Look, take another call, Jack.
But even in like the whole thing with the grown folks thing, the other parts of the relationship, I think sometimes, especially women, are fearful to own their truth and fear that the truth of who they are, that the man won't for you.
Cause y'all don't.
No.
If you have a domineering woman in that aspect, some men don't like that. They like to be the boss.
That's true.
Yeah.
And if I holler and cuckoo, and y'all don't like that, I cleaned it up. I said,
Yeah. Let's take this caller, could you? Caller, you live inside the sanctuary. Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Hey, you're live inside the sanctuary.
Hey, girl, just wanted to send you a birthday shout out. I'm sorry I was unable to attend. You know, I'm a little under the weather,
I
but
know, I
I
hope
wanted
you
to send you a
feel
birthday
better.
shout out.
I hope you feel better. Thank you so much for calling.
You welcome.
Aw.
Hope you enjoy your day.
Oh, sick, y'all.
Uh,
Feel better,
better.
baby, okay?
All right.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
yeah, she sounded like she had a frog in her throat.
Yeah, she got like some kind of respiratory something. I'm going to go home and pray about it then, Jack, because it made me feel bad. I'm going to sit back in my chair.
Don't feel bad, Pook.
So that's why I have rephrased my question to you when I said if you have a connection with the guy.
I mean, they won't
But-
get there unless they get a connection. So obviously.
But if he didn't do well in the performance, but you still
Hold
was
up, Leah.
connected.
It's like a switch. It's on or off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I could be totally in love with you, but if you show up and that, I'll be like,
Like I said, it depends on what it is. I'm sure even with a woman, some things that first time with a man, you be like, no, we're just not compatible. That can be things that he maybe can't really change. And then, you know, I mean, it is what it is. But if it's something he can change, I mean,
Right.
he might not be doing the way you want him to do it, but you can teach him to do it the way you want. I'm just saying. Well, no, she need to speak up. Because that'd be the worst thing, the worst situation when a woman sitting up. Can we do this on this show?
I mean,
I'm saying. That'd be the worst situation, a woman sitting up faking.
Right.
That's bad communication.
Right.
Bad communication always make it bad. Because if I'm trying to
It
read
makes
you
it
off
worse.
your communication and your communication throwing me something wrong, yeah, and then
fake-
it's always
you
going to be
fake-
bad.
you
For a
faking-
person like
you
me,
faking, we think we doing the bomb.
right, and it ain't even the right.
And
You
we
know,
go harder. We
Right.
go harder.
'Cause you got to imagine women,
We go harder because y'all it makes it like we are Big Daddy.
right, but that ain't, you know what I'm saying? But that ain't that.
and she's sitting there thinking, if this Negro don't get up off me.
And it's her fault. Then it's her fault.
he don't get up
Y'all
off me.
perpetrating the fraud.
Then it's her fault.
Okay, so what is the appropriate terminology? What's the phraseology for when you tell somebody, you ain't hitting on nothing, I'm going to need you to go home now? How should we say that?
Just said it. No.
That was
need you to be about.
Right. I mean, I don't know.
I'm saying if you want people to speak to you and tell you, how should a woman say that? No, I'm not really feeling that. Like, that's not really.
Well, I think you do that doing the act.
I'm saying, but like, just come out and say
doing
that.
the act, not that. A man got to be strong enough to know that women are different. Just cause she don't want it that way, don't mean you can't the right way. You know what I'm saying? So
what's the appropriate way? Because we want to say it
you
without
straight
being
out say you like
harmful to your ego.
I don't know. Let's try this.
Okay. Well, we can do that.
See, see, Jack is like me, very direct. So he probably don't mind directness.
Right. I mean,
to him. So he's not the typical dude. So then somebody come direct to another dude, they might be insecure, like you said.
Well, that's where instead of just saying, "Hey, that's bad," just say, "Let's try this." He don't necessarily saying that ain't better.
No.
He still can think he the man, but he ain't the man if he don't know that communication and everything, and that women are different. This woman just might not like what this woman like. I mean, that's just life. That's just life. You know, so you can't use the same tricks on one woman that you use on the next. Everything ain't gonna work like that. Some women are,
So you need to say,
can't ride the same point in the same way.
All right, you can, it ain't gonna be right. That's the
Jesus
difference.
ain't said that.
Oh my God, y'all.
That was first Galatians.
Jesus. You're on the sanctuary. Shekema Silveri.
And the sheets up in here today. And the sheets.
I mean, that's just real life, though, for real. That's just real life. That man, I understand what y'all saying about maybe crush his ego, but that's just that type of man. I mean, grow up. I mean,
I agree with Jack, though.
Right. Okay.
I agree with Jack, though.
Okay.
and I think when you get to a certain age, you can say what you need to say. Stop.
Right.
This ain't working for me.
I mean, you don't say it like
I
that.
don't think neither one of y'all would say it in a way that really just truly trying to crush the man's feelings.
Right, unless it's over for you right then, you want to get up anyway. You know what I'm saying? Because you throw his ego off, he gonna be like.
Shekema kind of quiet.
So that wouldn't be, you know, cool. It's a way. I guess you would have to have a lesson on how to say it. I think you just use that what I just said. Just don't even acknowledge that. Just say, hey, let's try it this way. I mean, that don't say that was good, bad, just not what I'm liking right now. Let's try it this way. And he should get in his head. Yeah, let's try it. Yeah, try it.
He gonna want to please.
You can't have that face.
Because he gonna want to please you anyway. So if you say let's try it this way, he'll try it that way.
Okay, let's see it. It can't even come out.
I don't know.
Just it. Let's try it this way.
If he's making those kind of faces in the midst of that act, then he already know he ain't doing it right.
Yeah, oh yeah, that face, and I'm good. I look at them faces. I'm talking. I used to look like I'm looking in that face. I need to see everything, because even if you not,
that's why I need to be facing that way. No.
I don't care where you facing. If you facing,
I can't see my face.
Cause see, I gotta see the face. That's part of the connection.
Exactly, my man.
Let's get back there.
Yeah. I think,
let's try this. You get back there.
You want to see my face? That's real.
It's kind of hard to mess that up. So let's try this. You just get.
We're gonna pray for you for real.
We're gonna pray for you.
Please. That's why I need to be. That's why I have to have a husband, because I already know me. You understand? It's real out here in these streets. So I'm like, I need God to be pleased with me, because I'm a mess.
Yes, you are.
Wow.
As long as you have owned that.
I'm owning it. I'm just saying, I need a husband, because I need it to be holy, because it's so like.
But then again, that's another thing. When do I say I'm not dating to be dating? I'm dating because I want a husband. When do you say that in your relationship?
In the very beginning.
I think so too. I think there's a such thing as wasting somebody's time and energy.
Absolutely.
I think if you know you're not even close to thinking about being in a marriage, then you just need to go ahead and make it be known at the beginning. I don't think you waste somebody's time.
Right.
Because that's.
If let's say.
Oh, thank you, Regina.
If I'm trying to date Shekema.
No, wait a minute, that's the worst thing.
I know, right? If I'm trying to date Shekema, and Shekema comes to me and she says, Kevin, I'm looking for a husband. If I'm not at that place, I'm not even trying to play no games, try to do something.
Well, that's mature, because a lot of men don't do that. They'll know good and well that's what you're looking for, and they'll pretend like.
Because then I can't say that I didn't know, 'cause you already told me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't use that lie.
Yeah, because I think there's a point in life where you just know, like, this is what I'm looking for, and I'm not even willing to date people who are not interested in that. I don't believe I think you could just be wasting your time. And I think sometimes you're blocking the good energy because you're holding on to the negative, or you're playing and dibbling and dabbling. You just need to know, make it known what you want. And then if they're not interested in that, let them go.
Right. And then, we was talking about, I know we talked on the phone one time about when we first was trying to get to know each other about the first show. And I was talking about the whole, I'm really working on and learning myself with the whole 5 love language. And so who you are based on your love. So I'm an action guy.
Everybody needs to do that.
I'm an action guy, so I'm not gonna be that dude who's gonna be I love you, all kind of stuff, but I do things by action. However, if I meet someone and I'm digging that person and her love language is more of the verbal I love you, I can't say that's not my love language,
Yeah.
This is my I'll express this my love language. My strength is action. However, I also know if I want to please you, I have to make the conscious choice.
Yes.
Choice.
Yes.
It's the key word to be more verbal.
I think that's so important, and I think even as parents, we have to know what our kids' love languages are,
Mm-hmm.
because you can be telling your child "I love you" and you're showing it one way, but that's not the way your child receives
Right.
it, and so the child can be feeling totally unloved. And it's not that you're not trying; you could
Right.
be doing your absolute best, but based on how you think love should be shown.
Exactly.
And I think that encompasses every single relationship we'll ever have.
Right.
I think that if we're in a relationship, my job is not to take care of me. My job is to take care of you. Your job is to take care of me.
Right.
And so when you know, like, this person's love language, like if their love language is quality time or physical touch, and you never gonna be able to be around,
Right.
how's that gonna work? I don't care how many cards you send in the mail. If their love language is touch, physical touch, and quality time, they need your presence.
Right.
And that's how they
and
feel
I was telling her on the phone one time, I did this seminar with this lady named Lisa Nichols, who's like The Secret.
Yes.
So she said the challenge was to go to your friends and say, rate me as a friend from 1 to 10. If you get a 10, then you cool. But anything less than a 10, your reply is, what do I need to do to go from a 7 to a 10? So I had a couple young ladies that I was friends with from college, and they gave me a 7. So I said, what do I need to do to go from a 7 to a 10? And they said, call more. We understand. And so I could easily, like I told you on the phone, I could easily said, y'all have known me since I was 18. Y'all know I don't like talking on the phone. I could.
That's what most people would do.
But I heard what she said, and I had to process it, because that's her truth. That's what she needs from me. So if I cherish that person as a friend, then I need to be willing to choose, because me not talking on the phone, that's my truth,
Right.
but it's also a choice too. So now, do I choose to try to call her more, to compromise what she needs from me, or I just be selfish and be in my ego and be like, this is who I am, and you're going to deal with that. And so I made the conscious choice to put forth an effort to call the person more. And so it helps, then they felt better because they heard, I heard what they said. Not only did I hear it, but I also acted on it. And I think in friendships and relationships, I think that's a key thing.
That's a good stopping point.
Huh?
I think that's a good stopping point, because I think so many of us do it. This is who I am, and you just have to deal with it. And it shouldn't be like that. If there's a way that you can be better, I want you to be your best you. And then you should want me to be my best me. And if there's anything that I can do to be a better me, especially if you're not asking me to do something that's going to kill you,
Right.
or if what I'm asking you to do is going to make you a better person, why wouldn't you do it? I don't understand that. And so I think when we start to look for relationships with people, if you know that you are a grower, and you know that you like frequently have to separate people because your growth game is so strong that, like, okay, if you know me today, 6 months from now, I could be doing so, I'll be the same person, but I'm constantly trying to improve myself.
Right.
So if you're not that kind of person, or if you don't like to change, then we ain't gonna last.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't gonna last. I don't care how much I like you. You ain't gonna you can't hang around me that long, because there will be some things that I don't know today that I probably will know in 6 months. And so
Right.
when I know better, I must do better.
Exactly.
And that may change the way that we interact with each other. And if you're not that kind of person, some people just hate change.
Right.
So I can't be around you.
And I think it's I think it's a dependent thing. If I can depend on Shekema to be Shekema at her core, that all her growth shouldn't bother me. That's Shekema.
Exactly.
You know, if I could do you at your growth core, that all your settlement or growth or whatever that is, it shouldn't bother me. I should be able to stand in your truth and be your friend. Regardless. But it's when, like Shekema said, when you leave me and I don't want to get left, is when we have a problem. Because I can't maneuver. I can't grow.
That's what it is. It's that fear of getting left behind. Right. Because you're afraid that as that person is growing and changing, that they're going to not want you anymore. They're going to learn something and make them not need you or whatever the case may be.
Like Monique, the comedian, said it wasn't that when she left the hood, she left her home place. It wasn't that she didn't want to hang with the girls. Those were her ride or die chicks when she was in the club. That was her first base. She said, but when I'm going to the Emmy Awards, and the dress for the Emmy Awards or the whatever awards is, $5,000, and my shoes $6,000, and my hair $2,000, and to go to dinner it's a $250 plate. She said, if you going with me, you got to be able to roll with me. Right. I should not have to, because you can't wear the JCPenney after 5 dress to the Issey Miyake party. You can't do that. And if you can't go with me, everybody who come with you can't go with you. And every time you come with me, I got to front my bill and yours. We can't do that. So it's not like I want to leave you. It's just I moved to a different place. Right. And people, were saying she was trying to be funny and all of this other stuff. But she said, I just can't.
I was with I went home, I talked to my best friend, and he was like, as you grow as a life coach in your business and your brand, things going to change. Yep. Yeah. People going to change, and you have to be unapologetic about what you're doing and where you're trying to go to, and you got to be unapologetic that you're not going to be as accessible to people like you used to, because you're growing, you're going to become more visible, people want your attention, and you're not going to be as accessible to people as you used to be, and you got to be okay with it. And if they truly, like you said, love you to the core, they'll be okay with it too.
Yeah, they will.
He said, but the problem is, as we grow, a lot of folks are not growing also. So when you grow, they expect you to still be that same person, and you're not the same person no more. And so they don't know how to react to it.
All right, we got T on the line because it's 4 o'clock. T, you there, baby?
Hey, Miss Lady, happy birthday.
Thank you, boo. Thank you.
Turn up for your 40th, girl. The fly 40s. Welcome.
I feel so grown today.
Yeah, you know what? I noticed when I turned 40, I think the most, the strongest feeling that I've gotten in my 40s is that I am so much more comfortable with me. Yes. And all of my everything and my flaws and my fabulousness. I'm just so much more comfortable with me. So, yeah, welcome. The 40s are awesome.
Thank you. And I wish our country wasn't burning down. Oh.
What'd you say?
I wish the country wasn't burning down for my birthday. Like,
girl,
what's going on?
I mean, hey, it is what it is, Luckily, it's not burning where you are currently, so you enjoy your day, because we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. So actually, because we haven't spoken in so long and so much has happened since we were last on the air, what I did for today is I actually wrote out what I wanted to say, because there were several things that I wanted to touch on, and I didn't want to leave anything out. So I'll be reading to you again. I know you like when I read to you. I do. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today, so we can catch up on the whirlwind. Okay. So I know all this black magic at the Olympics has us dazed and confused, and this is intentional. So let's refocus today. Let's not forget about the black Brazilians who've been displaced in Rio, while the rest of the world invades it with sickening levels of decadence. We're so caught up in fake wins that we cheer when we see our athletes draped in that flag that is soaked in the blood of our ancestors. And we don't even find it odd that we're still experiencing first black anything in 2016. We've forgotten that no matter how many medals we win for white supremacy, we're still 3/5 a human being when we touch back down in America. We cheer for passive-aggressive resistance, such as Gabby not putting her hand over her heart, and scorn real resistance. Meanwhile, Louisiana and Mississippi are literally drowning again. What did we learn from Katrina, and how have we prepared? In regards to the Milwaukee uprising, let me remind you, America, that Malcolm spoke exactly of these moments when he said, nobody can give you freedom. Right. Nobody can give you equality or justice or anything. If you're a man, you take it. Shout out to my brothers Khalil Coleman and Akatunde in Milwaukee for helping me to understand that Black Lives Matter is not on the front lines in Milwaukee. And they weren't on the front lines in Baltimore nor in Ferguson. The people, specifically young people, our warrior class, who are filled to the brim and overflowing with righteous outrage, and it is they who make up the front lines. They've been drowning in our oppression for generations, and they're tired. We're lucky enough to have the gift of hindsight, and if we've studied history, as is our responsibility if we expect to be respected as elders, then by now you should have come to the logical conclusion that order and peace are not synonymous with justice and revolution. So going forward, I'll refer to it as the resistance movement and not Black Lives Matter.
That's good.
And I want to be crystal clear. I see you scary Negroes sitting in judgment of my babies, our babies, as they fight for all of us to be free, while you Monday morning quarterback from safely behind your keyboard. I see you saying they won't respect us if we're violent, as if self-defense and violence are the same thing, as if freedom fighter and terrorist aren't two sides of the same coin, depending on your perspective. I see you convicting the youth of being misguided and yet not offering any guidance. I see you coddling the feelings of white people as if those very same white people don't support and uphold the system which oppresses all of us, as if they get to dictate the acceptable ways Black people achieve freedom. I see you calling Corinne Gaines crazy, unstable, and mentally ill for refusing to live on her knees, while you praise Tupac as revolutionary, as if Tupac wasn't raised by Afeni Shakur, as if African women have ever not been warriors. I see you repeating the police narrative of what happened to Sylville Smith in Milwaukee, as if you don't know that the police lied on Eleanor bumpers all those years ago. If you're scared, say you're scared and get out of the way, but stop projecting your feelings onto the rest of us. Either help or STFU. What I know for sure is that this current system is not sustainable. Every empire in history has fallen. I do not expect America to be any different, and so in closing, I leave you with this quote from Audre Lorde. When I dare to be powerful, to use my strength in the service of my vision, then becomes less and less important whether I'm afraid. And so my vision is for our babies 500 years from now to live free, and I'm willing to die to protect that. By the way, Afrika Bambaataa still hasn't been charged with terrorizing the Bronx for 40 years. Peace after revolution.
Okay,
That's it. I love y'all.
Wow. That was my birthday gift, T. I need you to post that somewhere. Yeah. I'm claiming it as my birthday gift.
I will. I actually intend to do that. I will.
Oh, my gosh.
I love y'all so much, and I appreciate what you do so much. And on another note, because I know that was heavy, but on another note, going back to what you guys were talking about before I called in. My husband, who I've been married to for 14 years, this man tried to hollered at me for probably 10 years before I ever even took him seriously. And so the first experience or two, when it got grown, weren't necessarily up to my standards. And so I think it's important to realize that, on both sides, that there may be some other things into play, and that if the person is coachable, male or female, is coachable and willing to be coached, that there might still be some forever in there for us. So
thank you.
Look, Kevin talking about thank you.
Praise her. Praise her.
He excited because you backed him up, T.
See there.
Stop.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I'm gonna need y'all to do. Look, y'all gonna need to do some intercession on my behalf.
For real.
It's just somebody's Leo
You
in me
need to
that's
have an
like, if
intervention
you can't make it
again.
growl, and I don't want it. I don't want it. Make it purr, baby. Make it purr.
Yeah, so I love y'all.
Like,
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you, T. I love you, girl.
I love you too. I'll talk to you soon.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That's too funny.
You shut up. Sanctuary family, we're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, it's going to be more of me and my guys. Kevin, he trying to be all extra sanctified. And, you know, whatever. Stop playing. And then I got Bay. I still got like 45 minutes left on the clock to be main chick. So we're going to make this thing work.
That is too funny. See?
I don't know. Shut up.
See? You weren't trying to hear me and Jack, but see, now we got a lady on our side. Tig's on our side.
Only because T said it, though. Just so we clear.
Huh?
Only because T said it. That's it. Like, I'll reconsider some things. Yeah. I hope I don't ever be in that situation again, though. I hope that God does not ever require me to do that.
See?
I don't want to.
Just because you said that, he going to make it happen.
Stop playing. Stop playing. God know what. He know what. Fix it, Jesus.
He gonna say it. He gonna say, how bad do you really want to get married?
Not if I gotta live like that for the rest of my life.
He ain't saying it gotta be the rest of your life. As you said, the first couple times, but now they been married 14 years.
Take me to break, Jack. We live inside the same time. I got a break.
The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's